I was 10 years old when I found out. I went in the hospital with some stomach pain, and they actually sent me home with strep throat. And then I went back the next day because I still had pain, did a couple scans, and then found out that I had kidney cancer, a Wilms tumor in my kidneys, so I had to get emergency surgery to get it out, and then chemotherapy after that.
In Ethan's world, I don't think he understood really anything of the diagnosis or the medical thing. His tragedy in that time frame was being told he probably wasn't going to play hockey that entire year. And that was what really probably kept us away from the seriousness of the situation, because we were managing his disappointment of not playing.
Every day I would keep asking my doctors and stuff when I'd be able to play again. And yeah, I was actually lucky. They made a special patch for me so I could play. And yeah, I had a couple more weeks of chemotherapy and I was back on the ice during my chemo, so I got back pretty quick.
There was a cup made for his port, because he had a little port in regards to where the chemo went in. They made him a cover. He worked with the physio group in the stollery and actually made him a crossbar to cover the port. And so he kept telling the doctor, I met with them, they're building it. Once I get that, every week he would go in and tell them that he was feeling good and different things.
Definitely my family helped so much, supporting me, and my whole hockey team shaved their head. So I had lots of support.
We just wanted to make sure Ethan didn't feel alone in the situation, like especially at such a young age. It's a really tough thing to go through, and we just wanted to show our support in any way possible.
Our motto at the time was, no tears, because this is going to be for the long run better for Ethan. But now when you look back, you're welling up with all of the support. And yes, his entire team came into a hair salon and had them shave their heads. Owen was actually on the other team at the time, and a few boys on that team, and they registered for the Hair Massacre and raised funds in Ethan's name, and then had Ethan shave their heads up.
It just shows how tough of a guy he is. Like he comes back through everything type thing. So he's just such a tough guy and really perseveres through all the challenges he's ever faced. So it was really good to see.
When I was doing my treatment, I was always thinking about hockey, so it definitely was a healing process, yeah.
Nothing ever happened to me. Something did that.
Really, how he ended up getting back on the ice was Minor Hockey Week, is the big tournament in Edmonton, and you're supposed to have 2 shifts every period. Every kid's supposed to have 2 shifts. He had told the doctor, he said, don't worry, I'll only play the 2 shifts. Well, he ended up playing the whole game when he finally got to play. But that was the first start of him convincing the doctor to let him play.
You see him get all scrappy in the corners and stuff. He's always been that, living with 3 older brothers. So it just really shows you what type of guy he is and his character.
Calver, there's a shot save made. Hughes trying to jam that one in. He scores! His first Western Hockey League goal, Ethan Hughes!
It's crazy how he's on our team. He's on my team again, but he was a big part of it, and yeah, he shaved his head too, and yeah, I can't thank him enough too.
Just how far we've come as buddies, and just to be able to share this moment, and like we had our first game together and stuff. It was just pretty cool to see it all turn around.
Yeah, sometimes I find myself thinking like I just enjoy being out here because I have worked a lot hard to get here, and it's impacted me a huge amount. Every day you just happy to be here. It's definitely a serious thing, and lots of people battle from it, and some don't make it, unfortunately. But so I'm lucky to be here.
It's out of here. We're done.